Hey, yo, Cool Cap Big Mac Cheerios. What's going on? Yikes. Take it back. Take it back! Redo, undo, Control Z, alert, alert! Snickers, carp, why did I say that? I am so lame. God, they're gonna know what a turd I am. Why, brain? Stupid. Get back in here! So, yep, this is pretty much the topic for today. Overanalyzing every minute detail of every interaction with excruciatingly painful detail, most likely exaggerated, let's be honest, for the purpose of, well, you got me there. Or the conversation with myself after the conversation with another human being. Or, dear God, why do they let me talk? The scene. Going home after hanging out with friends and feeling pretty good. My heart says I was 100% myself and it was so nice to catch up with everyone. Friends are the best. It's such a great feeling being in your element with friends. Having conversations like, how's work? And what really neat things are you working on? And how are the fur babies? Then my dark brain's logic catches up. Yeah, I was 100% myself. Problem. 100% me is 100% awkward and incapable of being cool as a cucumber. I'm the one who makes constant, unbreakable eye contact and is probably low-key sweating the whole social interaction. What did I do or say that will haunt me for the rest of my days? Or at least the rest of this commute and will prevent me from sleeping? Because you know there's something. There always is. Ugh, I said the wrong thing to her. Shoot, I totally forgot to mention this to them. Now they're gonna think I am so insensitive. I am done socializing. Forever. I can't even escape this in online and in-game chats. Hiding behind an avatar, you would think this would be easy peasy, but nope. I jumped too much when saying bye thanks to that pickup group. How embarrassing! They're gonna think I'm crazy. I type the emotes in chat rather than emoting. What a noob! Quick, log off before they can note my username and always be offline forever on. I should say I don't mind when other players act silly. It's so charming. But like, they probably plan to be charming. I'm totally not. Psh, I can't even type when walking in games. I'm so terrified to type anything into map or group chats because I know I'll mess something up. And then the whole world will see. And then there's that hidden in the mist but silently judging everything they. They are probably laughing. They are probably really mad. I need to apologize. Bake cookies. What? Bake? I don't bake. The terrible cookies would probably send a terrible message. They may die from food poisoning. That would make it worse. Way worse. Stop it, brain! Maybe there is no problem, and by me saying there's a problem, the problem that isn't a problem is now a problem, and it's even worse now? Ugh. Let's not mention small talk. For me, it's either full life story or nothing. Who cares about the weather? It changes every few hours. We know this. It's a scripted combo. Also, with climate change, it's anyone's guess. And we're gonna roast here in the next Armageddon soon anyway. And sports ball? Psh, too much drama there. Also, you have to know which sports take place when. I don't have the brain space to devote to this. Okay, we mentioned small talk. We talk small about it. Onward! I don't even handle online conversations very well. I agonize over every character I type. If we've ever interacted on social media, chances are I was sweating buckets the whole time and for about an hour and a half after. You're welcome for that visual. And no one talked to her ever again. But seriously, the pressure. They've seen that I've seen the message, thanks unchangeable read receipts. So now I have to respond quickly, but not too quickly. And the response can't be short because they may have seen the telltale ellipses that show I was typing. And if I just write K, then they'll know that I've been thinking, typing, erasing for too long because how long does it take to type a single character? Shut off, brain! Honestly, on the flip side, I've never left a conversation thinking, what a buffoon that other person is, ha ha. My brain is wired for my own survival, and in the wilderness or zombie apocalypse, some of that might be useful, but not like this. Because it's all about me up in my brain matter, I forget that other people are all about themselves, in a totally normal way, healthy. They're not thinking about what a doofus I am, hopefully. Oh no. Anyway, you know what I'm not doing when I'm overanalyzing every mortifying thing that I could have ever said? Making cool things, that's what. I know I'm not the only one who feels like an icy fist of the god of wrath punched them in the gut after every innocuous social interaction. I know that it's not just me who gets full awake nighttime stabs of regret for saying a stupid thing at the grocery store that one time that I know of. Great. Frequently enough to where their cats are pretty unfazed at this point. But yeah, I've probably said entirely too much and embarrassed myself in a bajillion ways already, so I should wrap this up, drop it up, and vanish into smoke to gain endurance points for my next foray into social things. In the meantime, let's make awesome things alone at our computers with headphones and cats. Oh god, that intro. Carp. Okay, bye. And hello again, hope you're doing well. Excellent weather we're having. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more amazingly awkward and creepy things. Bye for real. Wait, are we gonna keep going the same direction for 2 minutes now? Awkward.